going on, YouTube? How you guys doing? Sorry for the clickbaity image. However, nobody would click on this video if it didn't have anything clickbaitable to click. So I wanted to go into Christian Guzman's company. And if you click on the link in the description box below, you will notice that I actually did a video about this when it first happened. And when I noticed that it was a direct trademark conflict of another brand called Uptime Energy Drink. Now, I have been involved in my many years in business since 2004, I've owned a business. And even before then with Weeder, I was involved in many lawsuits. Triple figures with many lawsuits pertaining to trademark, patent, things like that. So I know a little bit here and there about trademark law and patent law and things like that, basically intellectual property law. So let me just start for the record saying this is not celebratory, even though the thumbnail does look at it. I like Christian Guzman. I think he's a great guy. I've met him a couple times, have the utmost respect in the world for him, and hope his new 3D energy drinks, which are the same drinks with a different name, will kill it, which I know it was. Now here's the deal. I saw Up Energy Drinks. I've been in so many stores in the last few months, done so many tours, that he is killing it. This thing is all over the place. It's doing really well. People enjoy it. And he has created a product that people will like that will do very, very well in the marketplace. However, I would like to say that trademark law, it wasn't handled well by his attorney. Now, here's the deal. You can apply for a trademark and it can get accepted. All you have to do is apply for it. Now, the way a trademark gets accepted is the trademark office. You could get a lazy guy looking at it, or someone who's really anal about approving it. Now, 9 out of 10 times, even if there is a conflict, I will have a trademark approved. And here's the deal. Even if it is, there is a conflict, if you appeal a trademark, in my experience, it will get approved regardless, about 80% of the time. So what happens is you then have a trademark. The bottom line is the best way to figure out if a trademark works is Google. You know, Google at the end of the day is probably the best. If you Google Uptime Energy Drink comes up really fast as #1. At least it did before Christian had his. Now, if it was approved, what Uptime did is exactly what I would have done. They waited for him to make money. If you sue a company after the revenue is rolling in, what happens is you are entitled to royalties or even 100% of their profit from the time it was up and running to the time you sue them and to the time it's settled. So even if you win, you lose. It costs a lot of money to sue. In fact, Christian even put he was $250K in the hole from this lawsuit. So that's why they waited to sue. For example, right now, someone infringed on one of my trademarks that I owned. Now, they're a fresh company. They're just starting out. It's not in this industry. It's not MTS that's applicable in this situation. However, they're brand new. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sit back, wait for a couple months, because they're not going to really do any damage in that time, and then I'm going to serve them with a cease and desist. And in that cease and desist, I'm going to tell them, look, dude, either change the name and give me this much money, or I'm going to sue you. And then it just comes out to who has more money. Generally speaking, the person who is suing will be spending less than the person who is defending. So also Uptime, since they've been around for so long, they just might have a they just might have a staff attorney. So their attorney gets paid no matter what. And I believe to file a lawsuit like that is only like $80. So they're in the green regardless. And they're going to shake him down and get a settlement. Now, I'm guessing Christian did a settlement on this, and he's going to walk away. And basically, all he did was have a really good promotion and opportunity for another clickbait video, like Zach just said. He did a clickbait video saying he's shutting it down. He's not shutting it down. He's simply changing the name, which he should have done. So, why you need to sue? You need to sue to protect your IP, and you need to make money. And it's better to wait, so you get a portion of those sales, get a portion of those royalties, and really make it worth your while. So my opinion still stands from the first video I did, which I know Christian saw. There's over 250,000 views on that video that I linked in the description box below. #1 is if you are sued and someone has any grounds to sue you for trademark or patent infringement, reconcile. meaning just make sure that you can change the name, get out of it, see what they want out of it, and if it's less than your lawyer fees, which 9 out of 10 times it'll be, pay them off, move on. Number 2, abort mission. Get out of it. It is not worth the legal fees. Now, Christian was saying, I think he did 1.2 million in total sales. Now, the drink market is extremely low margin, very heavy to ship, very expensive to make, very high minimums. So of that $1 million, I would bet that after overhead, he's only clearing about $200,000 to $300,000 in profit. Thus, if you do the math, his spend for legal, not marketing, not anything else, not cost of doing business, his cost of legal was more than his actual profit from the product. And I could be wrong. This is just based on broad numbers and what I know about the drink category. Liquidate. Find a way to liquidate all, split the profits with the person suing you, get the hell out of there. Change names. Come out with the same product under a different name. Bottom line is his social media platform has the ability to hit millions of people and tell them it's the same product with a different label. It won't be hard for him to do information. Now, back in the day when I first started business, if you change your name, you'd have to buy multiple $20,000 ads in Muscle and Fitness. Maxim magazine was $80,000 a page at the time. Now you simply do a YouTube video, you publish it yourself, and you got the information out there. Not a big deal. And Stack 3D just posted it too. Another thing would be convert. Convert people to the new brand and move on. Pay the money and just spend no more money. Count your losses, stop the bleeding, and all that good stuff. So with that said, that's all I have to say about that. Christian, I wish him the best. I think this is the right move. It's the only move. Stop wasting money on legal and start spending money on marketing and growing your empire, which you're doing a great job at. Anyway, that's all I got to say. Let's get into the Q&A. Top of the morning to you. Thank you, Josh. Morning. He pulled another huge clickbait saying he was shutting down the business and the caption image was announced that. Well done. Yeah, he's good at the clickbait. Marc, it's your favorite subscriber. Tommy, what's up, Tommy? Afternoon, Marc. I'm on keto. I was wondering how much fish oil is a reasonable amount. I recommend taking in 5 MTS Nutrition fish oil a day. That equals 3 grams total EPA DHA per day. Getting lower back pain from time to time after waking up and standing or after sitting for some time and then standing. Any advice for this? Don't want to quit going to the gym. Well, the gym's going to help your lower back pain. Focus on your core. Do goblet squats. Do deadlifts. Make sure your mobility is in place. Make sure you're not fat. If you have too much fat on your gut, it's going to cause you to have lower back pain. Make sure you're in shape. The gym isn't what's causing your back pain. Being out of shape is what's causing your back pain. What you guys hit in the gym today? I did back and biceps. How are you smart in all aspects? I'm not very smart, Troy. I just do what a lot of people should do every day and what a lot of successful people do. I dedicate 1 to 2 hours a day to learning, whether that be podcasts, reading books, or watching educational programs. I never stop learning. Before I get into the subject about it, I would want to say I bought your 4 products last week. I'm getting amazing results. Love your products. Well, Donald, thank you very much for trusting in us. Nice work, Marc. Great advice. Thank you, Joey. If you need to protect your business, but if it's going to break you, I wouldn't do it. Amen, Donald. Thoughts on working out on Adderall? If you have ADHD, sure. If you're taking Adderall as a performance enhancer, that's retarded. Any MTS protein ready to drink? No, I'm not going to get into that market anytime soon. I eat most of my fats at night. Is that okay? Yes. Troy, please email me these questions, bro. Come on, we've already gone over this. I've chastised you, and I don't want to do it here. What's up, Marc? Hello from Cali. What's up, Josh? Yeah, Troy, you pay me to be able to, just please utilize that function. Hey, why is there high fructose corn syrup in your protein? There's none in the protein. High fructose corn syrup is simply found in minute microgram amounts in our cookie bits. We do not even have to list it on the label. It's in such small amounts, but we do because we're fully transparent. Per FDA, we do not have to list it. What type of cardio would you recommend for someone who's 310 pounds on keto? Honestly, if you're 310 pounds, chances are if you do high intensity, it could be a danger to your health. I'd recommend low intensity, steady state, such as walking or riding a bike. I have to add, I take Adderall throughout the day. I have ADD. Oh, then yeah, it's just your normal drug. So yeah, awesome products. Thank you. Best supplements for performance athletes: Crisp, Peak, Physicor, Machine Fuel, and a lot, fish oil. Anything you take for overall health, performance athletes should take. Plan on taking Peak, Physicor, and insurance? Would you recommend this for someone who's 20? Abso-fucking-lutely. Hey Mark, longtime follower and customer since your Scivation days. If you're ever in Bowling Green, Kentucky, hit me up for a good workout and eats. If I'm ever in Bowling Green, Kentucky, I'll consider taking my life. Just kidding. What style of diet do you believe is optimal for recovering from pec tear surgery? A diet that provides you with ample micronutrients, ample amino acids, and ample essential fats. I'm doing a deload, and some friends tell me to rest completely, but I saw on your Instagram story you shouldn't do that. Should I rest completely or lighter weight to get blood flow? I recommend a deload. A deload is not just sitting on your fat ass. Blood flow will improve your nutrient delivery and your recovery. So I recommend going to the gym or going home or whatever. Worst case scenario, do low intensity cardio, go on walks, play basketball, do active recovery. Best case scenario, go to the gym, take your workout, cut weights by 50%, cut reps by 50%, and just go for the flow. Do you send protein samples? We have single servings available for a very low price at tigerfitness.com, and their MTS Nutrition Whey single serves. You can try our top 5 flavors in single servings. Thanks for taking time to answer my questions. I really appreciate it. Well, thank you. How's your and your family's summer been going? Absolutely fucking fantastic. Went up to Gatlinburg for a week. You know, Cammie and Thomas are starting their soccer season soon. MK677, does it really work? Is that a machine gun? What do you think about Force Factor products? I only recommend MTS Nutrition because that's what I own. I think I developed the pain once when I was ego deadlifting with poor form. I'm not that fat though, 15%. Well, if you developed it, then you need to fix it. Stop ego deadlifting and start lifting properly, and that will not only help your back pain, it'll help create a healthy body and a performing body for the rest of your life. What's your advice on exceeding the 225-pound pledge plateau? That's the thing. My advice is to, if you're stuck at 225, take 5 steps back, go back to 185, work up by 10 pounds a week, and I guarantee you will surpass your old max. Any opinion on Phentermine? It sucks. Dude, lose weight naturally. Like, lose weight. If you want to take a natural fat burner to help push you along, drop factor is great. You don't need prescription strength fat burners. You just need to fucking lift heavy, and you need to diet harder and longer. What happened to SARMs? Well, I mean, they're still illegal. Best supplement for a great pump and focus. Well, I think taking Clash stacked with Vasky is my personal favorite, but I'm biased as fuck. Hey, just want to say your Whey is amazing. Thank you. Good routine for keeping knees healthy. You're going to love this one. Squats, low intensity, steady state cardio. Do not do leg extensions or leg curls because they're very shearing on the knee and the lower back. Functional movements, deadlift, squat. Another thing I have my kids do to prevent ACL tear is lateral and linear plyos. You can see that sometimes I post it on my story, sometimes I post it on YouTube. But you know, at the end of the day, I think doing any kind of jumping motion where you're landing and supporting yourself will lead to better knee health. Wait, legal or illegal? Sorry, SARMs are illegal to take as a dietary supplement. They are a research chemical. Anybody who says otherwise, all the stores say for research purposes only, yet they're sold in supplement stores, and those stores will potentially be going down legally. Too funny, although I know that you're kidding. It's actually pretty nice here. Would love to see your product in stores here. We have a Complete Nutrition and Vitamin Shop. Well, if there's a Complete Nutrition in Bowling Green, be sure to go in there and tell them that they can order MTS from corporate. It is, or from me, because it's approved by corporate. Also, I just got off the phone yesterday with Complete Nutrition Corporate. We're rolling out into over 120 Complete Nutrition stores in the next 2 months. I'm doing 5x5, then high reps for 2 more accessory lifts while I see growth. I think 5x5 is kind of silly, but you'll see growth if you keep going up in weight. Progressive overload, progressive overload, progressive overload. Maybe not growth, but you should see results. Be sure to increase the weight and or reps on every workout. Weight, reps, volume, increase some variable every workout. Best workout splits. Right now, for most, I like push-pull legs. However, if you go to tigerfitness.com, you put the number 12 in the search function, you will see the 12-week functional trainer by me. It'll drop down, click on that, and that's a great one. What do you recommend to get back to losing fat and weight? Stop eating so fucking much and go on a diet. Check out dropfactorbook.com. That's my book, dropfactorbook.com, and that'll be a great way for you to start. But generally speaking, stop eating like a fat fuck and you won't be a fat fuck. I hope to get into Complete Nutrition in my... Yeah, the Complete Nutrition will have my products. All you have to do is go in and ask for it. Trust me, they'll pick it up. OHP, and OHP. The overhead press is phenomenal for strength development. It's phenomenal for core development. It's phenomenal for everything. It's the best upper body movement you could do. Love your live videos, free advice. Nothing better than that. Well, thank you, sir. Most effective way to add mass in legs over a short period, such as 2 to 3 months after long rehab due to torn muscle. You don't. You go back into training, you start low, start with 50% of what you think you could do. If you think you could do 225 for 8, do 185 for 4. And just work up and increase your weight, reps, and or volume every workout by a minimal amount, and you will see results. Do not rush it. It will not prove anything. You will get just fine gains going within your set amount, and try not to get sore. What happens if I only do high reps like 10 to 20? 10 isn't really high reps. 10's in that hypertrophy range. What happens is if you don't pay attention to increasing your progressive overload, nothing. You won't get great results. If you do pay attention to progressive overload, you will get results. From Tyler, squats every day doesn't work. It does work, just depends on your goals. For hypertrophy, maybe not the best. For fixing your functional issues and for improving your squat, yeah. 185 is 50% of 25. Ricky, don't be a smartass. What I'm saying is go with 50% of your reps and go with lighter reps. It doesn't have to be 50%. 50% of 225, you really want me to do the math on that? Okay, I want you to do 112.5 pounds for 4 reps. You get what I'm saying. Do lighter weight than what you can and do lower reps. And then work your reps. If you do 185 by 5, the next week do 195 times 5. Or 185 times 6. Does vitamin C have benefit to recovery? I believe antioxidants should play a role in your supplement regimen, and I'm not into that whole carnivore thing. You don't need vitamin C, blah, blah, blah. Since TRT, HRT is an anti-aging thing and able to help with wrinkles and skin health, how do you think it will affect the loose skin of someone who's lost a lot of weight? It won't. Wrinkles and loose skin are 2 different things. Collagen, loose skin is just you have too much fucking skin. You're going to have to get it cut off surgically. Do biceps curls every day work? Working is a very relative term. Will it work for hypertrophy? Maybe. Will it work better than just doing bicep curls once a week? Probably not. Because I think that if you hit your biceps on back day, that's a lot of stimulation. And also what I see happening if you do bicep curls every day is a tremendous overuse of your joints there, potential tendonitis and elbow issues. At the Justice Academy in training class, just want to stay swolly, brother. Thank you, Jose. You too. Should I do abs and cardio on my off days? If you want to, you can do it. Does Guzman make more money than you? Well, I mean, I'm guessing that up wasn't his sole income, but I think he was at 1.2 million in sales. I can safely say, nah, not according to that. Personally, he might bring in more personal income, but I have a lot of divested interest, but that's really nobody's business, nor does it matter. What we own and how much money we're worth doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. I hope he makes more than me because he's a good guy. And frankly, I'm just fine on the money I make. I do very well. I'm very content. Shit, if I was making $30,000 a year, living this life as happy as I am with the beautiful family I have, with the amazing marriage I have, shit, $30,000 is everything. You guys got to quit looking at money as being everything. Dude, I'll tell you what, you know what car I drove to the gym today? A minivan. A 2012 Honda Odyssey that's fully paid off. Money doesn't mean shit to me. Am I successful in business? Relatively speaking, I've done some stuff. However, there's many people more successful than me. Many people more successful than me. But personally, I will say that I would not trade my life for anything. Training till pain is stupid. Bro science, listen to Marc. Yep. Any advice for a healthy and stronger body for a 27-year-old male? Yeah, absolutely. Make sure you have your micronutrients and macronutrients checked. Keep your insulin levels sustained throughout the day. If you're going to eat carbs, eat them around training. Take Nutrient Driver with them because of the anti-diabetic effects. Make sure to drink your health supplements in the morning. Start out every day with 32 ounces of water mixed with your health supplements if you choose to take them. I take nectar, machine greens, and some other supplements for health. But if you drink 32 ounces of water with nectar and machine greens in it, you're off to a better start than 90% of people. If you went 8 hours throughout the day without water, you'd be pretty fucking thirsty, right? We do that every single night, and yet nobody drinks enough water. First thing when you wake up, drink that water. If you want to have a healthier body, train. Focus on the primal movements, squats, deadlifts, presses, overhead press. Focus on those. That'll increase your core strength. That'll increase your overall strength. And it'll make you into a real fucking awesome human being. At the end of the day, if we were in the wild to survive, we need to be able to squat, to take a shit, need to be able to deadlift, we bend over, we lift things, and pushing shit overhead or away from us in case we're getting attacked by a fucking woolly mammoth. Food E should add all for gains. Okay. Do you recommend going above or below maintenance calories and recovering from surgery? I don't think it really matters. I wouldn't starve myself, but think about it this way. When an animal is hurt in the wild, generally speaking, it loses its appetite. So I can make a case for you wanting to fast as you're recovering from surgery because the body will actually increase autophagy, which is killing off cells that are not needed, and it'll put all its efforts away from digestion into healing that body part. So I would actually intermittently fast for 24 hours at a time during recovery, but that's just me. Do you think Guzman is 100% natty? Because I don't. I recommend that you get a life, a girlfriend, and stop masturbating and watching gay porn. At the end of the day, dude, if you're worried about another man's drug use or natural status, there's something currently lacking in your life and you need to replace that. You need to worry about yourself, your own gains, and not worry about another man. Just because Christian has a phenomenal body, no homo, or maybe a little bit of homo, doesn't mean that he's inherently on drugs. And if he is on drugs, how does that change your stance in life? How does that change your day-to-day? It doesn't. Worry about yourself, worry about make yourself better. Don't worry about if Christian Guzman is on drugs. Shut it, roidhead, I got there. I am actually on HRT. I'll take that as a compliment because I'm really happy with HRT. I'm really happy with how I feel. And if being on HRT makes me a cheater or not natural, fuck it, I'm a fucking cheater. Why? I could wake up at 5 a.m. every day. I get more work done before 9 a.m. than everyone in my fucking peer group combined. I can lift heavy ass weights. I can out fucking perform people half my age. So yes, I am proud of being on a fuck ton of supplements and on HRT because my blood work is better than yours and I guarantee you I will perform better than your sorry ass. More on HRT. Actually, I just posted another video on it. If you go to my other channel, youtube.com/Lobliner, that's youtube.com/Lobliner, have an ongoing vlog updating you on my HRT. What does it take to qualify for the Olympia? Could a 15-year-old compete? I don't recommend competing till you're in your at least 23, 24-year-old range. And to compete in the Olympia, you have to earn a pro card. And from there, you have to qualify in an Olympia pro qualifying event, which means you have to win a show. Generally speaking, if you're 15 years old, you probably should just focus on growing. And I don't know, making it to class in time in high school. Maybe play football. Bitches love football players. Trust me, that's why Katie asked me out. How soon until you're able to start adding at least basic subs into your children's diet, giving them a well-rounded diet? If they have a well-rounded diet, you don't need to add anything. However, my kids do drink MTS Whey because they like the flavor. But my kids eat very healthy. They eat lean beef, they eat fish, they eat whatever. My kids love the ribs I make, which have no added sugar. I just cook them on the grill. My kids eat a lot of vegetables. Cami eats a lot of clean carbohydrate. And yeah, I don't think your kids need supplements at all, bro, but you don't need to force it to them. Calves and abs and core every day? Well, not why. Just train core when you train your body. Like if you're lifting correctly, your core should be hit just fine. Do you need to count macros to get muscle or can you eat healthy while lifting? To know where you're at, you need to count macros. To know if you need to increase or decrease. Because if you're stuck at a weight and you don't know how much you're eating, how do you know how many to increase? Like steak and stuff and salmon. Man, this guy's not winning the spelling bee anytime soon. Favorite training split and current training split. My favorite is my 12-week functional trainer on Tiger Fitness. If you type in the number 12 on the search bar on Tiger Fitness, it'll drop down. It's called my 12-week functional trainer. Click on that. It's absolutely free. That's my favorite. I'm currently doing something very similar to that, except it's kind of a hybrid with a push-pull legs. Would love to see you and your family do a Spartan race. I did a battle frog when they were in business. Never again. I did not enjoy it, and I'm at a point in my life where I don't do stuff I don't enjoy. You watch Cobra Kai yet? No, I have not. Did you hear about the Montreal deadlift incident? Who hasn't? Everybody except for me has clickbaited on it. Instead, I have clickbaited on Christian Guzman because I did a video. People hated on me saying I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. I might be wrong about a lot of things, but I'm not wrong about business and trademark law. When you do your TRT, do you take the weekly dose all at once? Do you split it in 2 doses throughout the week? Dr. Hrt has me doing Monday and Thursday, so 2 times a week. 2 times a week, I do all my stuff. I don't do anything in between, except I do have my Semerelin, which is my HGH production. It increases your HGH through natural means. So it increases my pituitary gland's release of HGH, and I take Semerelin, 700 micrograms every day. What do you think about Chris Jones' FTS cuts for the sluts? Is it good for cutting? I love that fat burner. It's very good. I recommend it. That and Drop Factor are my 2 favorites. Sorry, I meant foods we should add to our diet for gains. Anything macronutrient dense that increases your intake. Even bacon. Nice take on Natty Guzman. I have a great take. What age is HRT good? Can you take it if you have normal levels of HRT? Well, normal levels of HRT would be normal levels of hormone replacement therapy, and I know you didn't mean that because that would make you functionally retarded. I know you better than that, Tyler. I know Tyler. He's always here. Tyler's the dude. I'm just fucking with you, bro. Whenever you need it. And it depends what normal is. It depends what's normal for you. If your test levels like mine are at 900, but you feel that for your place in life, you'd be more optimal at 1500, then do it. You know, like Dr. Hrt told me, I'm running 10 plus businesses. You know, I'm training for potential competitive stuff or modeling stuff or whatever. And I'm always have to be in shape. I always want to be in shape. And I always have to be sharp, and I have kids and I play with them. And for me, 1500 is a more appreciable or, acceptable level of testosterone. However, for someone who just sits around playing fucking, what's that stupid game the kids play, Katie? If I just sat around playing Fortnite and stroking my putt all day, then yeah, 500 will be fine. Having a hard time with gaining muscle after losing 200 pounds 2 years later after my sleeve surgery. Yeah, it's going to be hard to gain muscle. It's a long road. Keep training hard and gradually increasing calories. Please, anything about clenbuterol as fat loss for women? Eva, you need to diet. Don't take clenbuterol. It's not very good for fat loss, and it's illegal. Is HRT expensive? It is, but it's worth every penny. I'm just trolling and you just fed the troll? You still need to lose your virginity, man. Any advice for teen bodybuilding? Don't do it until you're in your early 20s. You're just going to fuck up your hormones and potentially fuck up your ability to procreate. To procreate later on. Marc, only toast or sludge for the rest of your life? Sludge. Especially now that we have the sludge bowls. Difference between whey protein and casein protein. Whey protein is much better. It digests a little faster, but who the fuck cares? You're going with an 80 biological value or 70 biological value versus 150. Whey protein, MTS whey destroys all. Sleep aid, okay for kids. My daughter's about to start school and has a hard time sleeping. Dustin, I would actually start because the GABA might freak her out, might give her some weird feelings. Start with melatonin chewies. They have them for kids. You can buy them at Target, you know. During intermittent fasting, I felt great, tons of energy. I lost 50 pounds, weighed fast, probably muscle and strength. I was eating clean as fuck and I stopped, now I feel like shit. Dude, intermittent fasting for a lot is great. I know tomorrow I'm probably gonna fast for the entire day, from dinner to dinner. I like to do a 24-hour fast at least once a week. So what I'm gonna do is, what I would recommend, if you feel better on intermittent fasting, fast. Fasting has many health benefits. I don't mind it. Can you drop a link to your HRT vlog when you can? It's youtube.com/Lobliner. youtube.com/Lobliner. Click on the video about me being on HGH and the playlist will be within that, okay? So youtube.com/Lobliner. If I remember, I'll post it down below, but I probably won't. Looking good, man. Coming from a guy, that means a lot. Having trouble with muscle. Okay, I got that one. Does a mass gainer do anything? Yes, it adds calories. If you're going to take one, I have one called MTS Nutrition Epic Gains. Epic Gains is clean calories. All the carbohydrate comes from rice, which is very hypoallergenic, and it has fruits and veggies built in. If you do back pull downs without the leg crossbar, you can get a great core workout just doing that. There are many other ways they exercise it. I wouldn't do that. I want to hold my leg down and focus on my lats. If I'm going to engage my core, I'm going to lift some heavy weights overhead and deadlift. Is 4 to 5 hours per sleep okay for a natural? I don't think that's enough for anybody. Generally, studies I've seen have recommended 6 to 9 or 6 to 10 hours. I prefer to err on the side of 7 to 9. Is 2,600 per deciliter test development dangerous for a 14-year-old? I have insane high test levels. That's just called being 14. Enjoy the boners unless they're in front of fucking homeroom. If it's natural, no, it's not dangerous. I actually had the same problem as a teenager, and the football team, the football coach and a couple teachers accused me of being on steroids, so I actually did take a drug test to prove them wrong. It turns out I wasn't on steroids. I thought I could have been. I thought steroids was like getting a cold back then, because all that McGuire shit and stuff. So I had no idea what steroids were or how you took them. I had no idea they had to be injected. So it was really a funny development. Have been loving your short business videos lately. Well, enjoy. I'm going to try and do one every single day. Can you have children while on TRT? If you're on HCG, especially, yes. But both of my children, my second children, Thomas and Preston, were both conceived while I was on TRT. Whey protein versus whey isolate, which do you prefer? I just put a great blog up. If you search whey isolate versus whey concentrate Lobliner, I have 2 articles. One's at massivejoes.com, one's at luckyvitamin.com. So put whey isolate vs whey concentrate Lobliner, and the article will come up. I must say, I am a fucking brilliant writer. Advice on shoulder injury. Get it checked and then rehab the fuck out of it. Why did Tiger Fitness stop carrying EVL? Well, because those whores are actually owned most in part by bodybuilding.com. And we did our best to build that brand, and they stabbed us in the back. And frankly, the products kind of suck. So just for turning their back on us, and Mike Spinner, he knows my feelings about him. He did what he could for business. But of course, I will do my best in the future to fuck him up. You ever run HCG with your HRT? If you look at I got to link it down below. I'll link it down below after this video. Black Hawk Ninja Beast, scary name. I'm on 500 IU of HCG twice a week. Great Kara MTS cookbook, I agree. Is HMB worth taking or a waste of money? If you have adequate leucine in your diet, I do not see the need for HMB. Love from New Zealand, thank you. How many sets reps for last pull downs to help me get regular pull-ups? Just do a progressively overload, which will make you stronger, which will make it so your body weight isn't as much of an issue during pull-ups. Do you still keep in touch with the Hodge twins? To be honest, I haven't talked to them in months. I usually only get 4 to 6 hours of sleep per night. I'm sure there is somewhere you can maintain better time throughout the day to allow yourself to get more sleep at night. What steroids are safe? The one that are prescribed by a qualified doctor. Push-ups for chest and tries? Sure. 34 male and skinny fat, good diet, shitty workout plan. Any tips? Get a better workout plan and get a better diet. And then you won't be fucking 34 and skinny fat. Why does my FFMI drop as my height increases? Because FFMI is retarded. Do not follow the FFMI. It is a retarded way to measure anything. Is creatine overrated? As you'll see in the creatine video I posted 2 weeks ago, creatine is the most studied supplement. It's the best supplement, and you should actually take it. What protein bar would you recommend for someone with nut allergies? I have no idea. No idea, because my bar has nuts in it. Be blessed from another? Why, thank you. Hey, if we don't get one more question, I'm going to sign it. We're actually caught up. I've been breezing through these. I love you too, It's Slang. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Links in the description box below. I will update them as soon as I can, especially with the link to my other channel. Thanks a lot, guys. Peace out.